It's National Volunteer Week, and everyone here at the Lichfield Garrick Theatre is looking forward to celebrating the hard efforts that we receive from our amazing group of volunteers.
We're Colin and Helen Ablett, and we first volunteered the day it opened. That was 2003, I think.
My name's Anne Chamberlain, and I've been volunteering here for 6 months.
Yeah, I'm Phil Chamberlain. I've been volunteering here also for 6 months.
Well, my name's Lorna, and I've been volunteering at the Lichfield Garrick for 2 years plus now.
My name is Peter, and we volunteered at the same time, so it's the same length of time.
Hello, my name's Teresa, and I've been volunteering at the Garrick for 2 years in November.
Well, we're assisting with the management of the audience, both in terms of guiding them through the building, checking their incoming to the main house or the studio, and showing them to their seats if they're lost.
Welcoming them.
Oh, we welcome them as well, yes, that's true. Yes, I do welcoming on the stairs, I enjoy that.
Answering questions about where various things are in the theatre and where they can find things.
Arriving early at 6:30 to have our meeting, and the person in charge that night goes through all the things that needs to be done about checking the microphones and telling us how many people are in tonight.
Wow, every time it's different. Front of house means on the door, taking tickets, showing people their seats. Intervals, the bar, handing out the bar, the pre-orders, clearing the tables, wiping down. And then at the end, again, seeing people out the door, wishing them a safe journey, asking how the show went, and then the tidying up, picking up afterwards to make sure the theatre's nice and tidy for the next show.
Just seeing people happy, and when they come out of a good performance, which there are a lot here, they just come out and say thank you very much, that was lovely, just a touch on the arm, and it just makes you feel as though you've done something to make them happy.
Talking to the people when we're waiting, because I'm usually on the door somewhere, and just chatting to the people, see where they've come from, and helping them out.
I think one of the things I like most of all is that we feel that we are putting something back into the Lichfield community. We think Lichfield's very lucky to have a fabulous theatre like this.
Yes,
The more that we can do to help and support that, and ensure that it continues to run and is available, the better.
I love the Garrick, it's amazing, it's the best place, it's a great atmosphere, great people that work here, just like a huge family. The shows are brilliant, the people that come to watch the shows are always very happy, so it's a lovely atmosphere when you come in. It's just really nice, it's a nice place to be, honestly.
I like able to make a contribution to the enjoyment of the event on the part of the audience, so if you can make them feel relaxed and comfortable and put a smile on their faces, then it's a job done.
I took up volunteering at the Garrick because I was looking, well, personally I think both of us were, but personally I was looking for something that got me out of the house in the evening instead of sitting there vegging and watching television, which there's not that much on anyway really, but you just watch for the sake of it. And by coming out to the Garrick, you get a good evening out.
It is so nice because the pantomime particularly brings in people new to the theatre. And I do think the fact that we've got the theatre in Lichfield, we're so fortunate. And it does mean we're making theatre goers out of people who in the normal course of events, it would never happen.
I think that the theatre is a really friendly theatre, and maybe they would call it that, Garrick, the friendly theatre, because it certainly fits.
That's a difficult one because there's a lot of things I love about the theatre. I love the fact that we can actually watch the performances, because the theatre's always been very dear to me, as I've taught English all my sort of working life. I love that, but I also love showing people to their seats and talking to them as they're coming in and saying, good evening, enjoy the show, and they're all happy, and then also seeing them coming out all happy and grateful and loving it. So that's what I enjoy most.
And for me, it's just making sure they all have a good time and want to come back.
It's a lovely place, it's a safe place, it's close to home, and it's just a nice atmosphere, as I've said before. But I volunteer now because even though my circumstances have changed, I just like being here. It's lovely, it's a treat to be here, it's a privilege to be here. And I enjoy being here when I am. I love the work that I do, the people are great, and I would definitely 100% recommend volunteering at the Garrick.
Certainly recommend it.
No question.
Yes.
We always look forward to it. We're fairly busy, but when we get the opportunity, we very much look forward to coming down.
Love watching the shows, of course, but it's the interaction with the staff. It's a very good staff here. The staff have been fabulous. We've really enjoyed working with them. We've enjoyed meeting people as they come up the stairs, and a bit of banter here, there and everywhere, and it's just a lovely feeling that you're part of a community project, if you like.
With over 500 events and around 100,000 visitors through our door each year, the Lichfield Garrick would not be able to deliver the high standard of customer service that we do without their support. So if you've ever thought about volunteering, then now's your chance to take a step closer into the world of theatre and events, so please get in touch.